Compassion is one of the most important things that we can have in life and in love. Compassion for ourselves and compassion for the people around us. And what we often do is we're really, really hard on ourselves. I mean, we are so mean to ourselves. We bully ourselves. We beat ourselves up. And we're really hard on the people we date. We quickly judge men that we date. We go right to what's wrong with him. What can I find in this man that is going to make me want to sabotage this relationship? How is this not going to work? What are 5 things I'm going to find that are wrong? Let me know if that's ever happened to you. I know it's happened to me. And what I've been trying to do for myself, and also to help my clients with, and to help all of you with, is to be kinder to ourselves and to be kinder to the people around us. Find the good, and don't immediately write people off for the things that trigger us, the things that we think mean something. And I'm going to share an example from my own life. And this one guy was going to call me, and he sent me a very long email before he called, and he said, "There's something you need to know before we talk. People have told me not to share this until I get to know someone, but I don't think that's fair." And he proceeded to tell me that he was a successful lawyer. He started to take some money from clients, to siphon some money off a white-collar crime. And he got to a point where he couldn't live with himself anymore, and he turned himself in to the federal government, and he went to prison for 2 years. He wanted to let me know so that I could choose whether I would A, get on the phone with him, and B, go on a date with him. Of course, I could be triggered. I could be thinking, this guy is he's a criminal. He's an ex-con. Why would I want to date an ex-con? How can I trust this guy? He took money from people. What I liked about this guy, and what gave me compassion for him, was that he took responsibility for what he did. He didn't say, the system sucks and I was wrongfully arrested. He turned himself in, and he told me how remorseful he was. He lost everything in the process. He had to give all of his money to the government. He lost his marriage. He lost his house. And now he's rebuilding. He has a job. He is responsible. And I really thought he sounded like a stand-up guy who is rebuilding his life. Now, if I did not have compassion, and if I had been just triggered, I wouldn't have gone on a date. I certainly wouldn't have let him even have a phone call with me. I could have been triggered by him sharing too much. There's a lot of things that can trigger us. But when you open yourself up to being present with who the person is now, it changes everything. You really are present with who that person is. Now, our past informs who we are today. We can't negate our past, but we can learn lessons from our past, and we can grow. And if we can't be kind to ourselves about our past, if we can't say, you know what, we had screwed up parents, you know what, we made bad choices. I've made plenty of bad choices, but I've worked really hard to be the person I am today. And to me, that's the only thing that matters. And so I told this guy on the phone, look, I'll go out on a date with you. I want to get to know you. I like that you are taking full responsibility for what you did, and you're not making excuses. That to me means a lot. I'm willing to get to know who you are today. Will I trust you immediately? No, I don't trust anybody immediately. I walk in with some degree of skepticism, which is healthy. But if I like you, I will continue to see you. And we had a lovely date. We were supposed to see each other again today, but we were both exhausted, so we're going to reschedule. But I'm saying this because I wanted to share with you the importance of giving people a chance, of not writing off people who have something that triggers you, something that reminds you of someone from the past, something that reminds you of one of your parents. You need to know what are the layers underneath. But can we give a chance to someone who we see a little bit of humanity in? somebody who shows us that they are kind, that they are caring, that they are interesting and interested, and that they have a sense of aliveness in them. No matter what their past is, give people a chance.